Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Really glad that you guys can join me on your love reading. This is your love forecast for the next 6 months, February 2016 to July 2016. I decided to do 6 month forecast because I used to do monthly love readings, but they were really small. They were like using one card to explain what I thought could come in. And I kind of got really bored. But this is when I was just starting out with the tarot and just starting out with the channel. So I just kind of stopped doing them for a while. It's been a long time since I've done them, and I don't want to do these readings really every month. If you want me to do them every month, let me know. But for me, I just want to give one message that runs over a course of 6 months, see what happens with you guys. If any or some of this stuff should happen, just let me know, contact me, email me, leave a comment. I love to read your comments, I really do. But I just felt it would be more potent just to look 6 months, over a course of 6 months, at potentially what could happen for some of you guys, whether you're single or in a committed relationship or in some type of relationship. Okay, I just thought it would be really interesting, Sagittarius, to see what could potentially happen. So what I generally do is I shuffle and meditate on the cards, and I've laid them before I started doing this reading because it takes time, and I was realizing that a lot of the time, especially with the bigger readings, it was eating into the time having to shuffle and lay down. And I work from a pattern of 18 cards, and I just let my intuition guide me over the cards more than anything. So I don't read in terms of a fixed pattern with the cards. I usually start from left through to the right. So the left for me starts kind of with the past, or what potentially could be going on now, or what could be going on, the first thing that could be going on in the future, and then I kind of read future forward. But it's really intuitive, to be totally honest with you, which is how I read, psychic stroke intuitive over the cards. So I start off with a pattern of 9 cards, and then what I do with each of those cards, I will then meditate again and shuffle, pick a card, lay it down to the first card, next door to the first card. This will act as a clarifying card. So for example, the first card that came out for you guys was the Two of Pentacles. I know somebody's juggling with an idea, or could be juggling a relationship. We've got the Five, and the Five of Wands came up as the clarifier. So maybe there's some competition, a few girls that are interested in one guy maybe, and he's trying to kind of play people off against each other, or that type of thing. So I pick another card for each of those 9 cards to act as a clarifier, or a card that kind of supports the main card. So, if I've got a Queen of Wands, and then I should pick a clarifier or a card that adds to it, and it shows up as the King of Cups, it could be showing a relationship going on there or something. So I hope you get it, how I work. So I end up with 18 cards, and I just kind of read either as a clarification thing, or it just adds to the reading. All right, so that's how I generally do my love readings, and I find that it was really interesting what stuff was coming up. So Sagittarius, I feel that either in the past, or it's going to be happening in the next 6 months, that either you're going to be spoilt for choice on a relationship, or there is someone in your world who you're going to be needing to fight for, because we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is usually a very competitive card. Okay, in terms of love, this can be literally competing over someone who's quite popular. So it could be an office romance, for example. It could be a lot of women competing for the affections of one man. And I feel that there is some competition here that is being endured around one person for some of you guys, okay? Because we have the King of Swords here. So this is the main man, I feel. And it's funny because he does have choice, Sagittarius. This guy has choice, okay? King of Swords is usually a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual. But I feel that this person knows, he kind of uses his brain. If you know this person, if you're single, then this person is coming around, or you know this person, okay? It's not somebody that you're with. And I feel that this is mainly to do with somebody who's single. I'm not getting that this is somebody who's in a committed relationship. I feel that this King of Swords person is probably a very authoritative individual, someone who is in a management position. This could be something that's happening or going to happen within the workplace over the next 6 months for some of you guys, where there's a competitive situation happening here. And the King of Swords is, you know, he uses his brain. So this is someone I feel that will be slightly detached for some of you Sagittarians, okay? This isn't someone who I feel is going to be in this for love. And I don't feel that it's love. I feel that this is kind of a very kind of mental, strategic individual. But I don't feel that he comes from a heart place. But I feel that he enjoys getting attention. I feel that there's going to be someone that comes in who really enjoys getting your attention, Sagittarius. And you are going to be very much a focal point for him. And I feel that this is someone who has a lot of choice, because we do have the Nine of Cups right next to him. This was the clarifier card that came up next to the King of Swords. So I feel that this is someone who has a lot of notches on his belt. He has a lot of choice. And I feel that he's offering something. It's almost like he's offering a prize here. He's offering, and I feel that he's offering something in the way that it could be that he's offering something that looks stable, or looks like it's a real prize. And I feel that there, you know, you could be in for some competition with other girls or other guys, dependent. If you're a guy, it will be a girl. If you're a girl, it will be a guy. If you're a guy, it will be a guy. If you're a girl, it will be a girl. Depends. And if you're, you know, gay, if you're lesbian, then obviously it will be girl, girl, boy, boy, whatever. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is I feel that you're going to be facing some competition over one person over the next 6 months, Sagittarius, okay? Especially if you work within an environment with lots of females, lots of males, whatever. And especially if there's a really popular person there as well. This is the guy here. He's King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what he's doing is he's weighing up his options here. So he's being really savvy. And he's enjoying the fun, because we can see that he is quite content to see this go on. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, he's got lots of notches on his belt. He's a very popular guy. He has a lot of options as well. And I feel that as this is Wands, this is possibly you guys, Sagittarius. You are Wands. You are fire. You're a very fiery suit. Okay, very fiery element, obviously, because you're the suit of fire. So you're very passionate about what you believe in. But the Five of Wands is kind of a lot of conflict. We have another 5 here as well. So this is kind of, again, a conflict card. And I feel that this arises where somebody is at a disadvantage in terms of a relationship, or in terms of... this can often be where... I've seen this card show up in love readings where someone's been trying to outdo someone else. And I feel that this is happening here. And it's all because of this, the Ace of Pentacles. It's what's being offered, okay? So there's a real prize, it would seem, for some of you guys that's being offered. And I feel that you're going to have some competition over it with a particular person coming in to your life, which is this King of Swords fella. It could be a love triangle, because we do have the Three of Swords showing up as well, okay? Three of Swords can indicate a love triangle happening, okay? So hence why you get this guy here weighing up his options, Sagittarius, because he's weighing up a couple of people. All right, he's weighing up who would be the best person for me to go for. And this is why we've got the fighting here, okay? And nobody's kind of winning out. This person's really having a good time watching this, I feel, Sagittarius. And we also have, as I've said, the Five of Swords. You at a disadvantage, or your opponent at a disadvantage there, okay? But to be honest with you, what I'm feeling here is that this card is really saying is that it's pointless fighting over this person, because you know, at the end of the day, it's you and the other person that loses, and this person kind of... I feel that this Five of Swords is also showing that the King of Swords is really in control, because he takes everything. He takes the lion's share of all emotion for the girls or the boys that are fighting over him or her. So I don't feel that it's you and your opponent that either wins. It's the King of Swords that does, because he's playing a very strategic game. He's not getting hurt, but other people are. That it just seems like a real love triangle here. And I feel that there is real kind of anger for some people, especially if you're single, that's happening over the next 6 months over this love triangle, because we do have the Ace of Wands showing up, which can be a card about anger, okay? It can be a card about real kind of passionate, fiery feelings happening. It can also be a card about excitement. So this could also be a fairly exciting situation that's happening for some of you guys over the next 6 months in terms of your love life. But I am seeing a definite love triangle for some of you guys taking place over the next 6 months. I'm seeing someone in the forefront, which isn't you, King of Swords, and he's the one that it's quite popular. He's got a lot of notches on his belt. He's got a lot of opportunities and options. He's a very popular guy, and there are people that are fighting over him. And I feel that you're going to be the one of the people that will do so. Some of you might write back and say, well, I wouldn't do that, or I'm not getting involved in that. But I feel that there's going to be someone quite popular around you that some of you guys are going to be very, very interested in. And I feel that it'll be a relationship that is not easy. He's going to be the type of person, I feel, that's not going to be easy to hold down. Okay, and hence why I feel that maybe if this hasn't already happened, you guys, it will be something that's short-lived over the period of 6 months, because I feel that you'll be looking to move on. Okay, I do feel that you're going to be looking to move on to greener pastures, better pastures from this King of Swords. I don't see it lasting with this King of Swords for some of you guys. I feel that you'll just kind of like be far too aware, far too self-aware of what you want and what you're worth and what your value is worth to stick with this particular person. I feel that if you're in a committed relationship, some of you guys are very happy with this person. Okay. I feel there's a real abundance there. I feel for some of you guys, it might be kind of not a marriage, but it might be just like a really happy kind of relationship where you're just kind of seeing this person as well. But the cards are really kind of speaking to me about a love triangle, a very strong love triangle happening here. But I feel that you kind of, it's almost like you wake up and smell the coffee, because I am seeing somebody else come in. I do feel that there's some heartbreak that happens here potentially through this situation for some of you guys, and you just decide to kind of turn a corner. You just go on to something new. Because we are seeing two figures here, really. I feel that there's a guy on the Chariot that moves in. Could be a Cancerian male. He's come up in another of the signs readings as well. Could be a Cancerian male that comes in. Okay, but this is a really kind of popular guy as well. But he's far more kind of controlled, I feel, than this in this instance. Okay, than the King of Swords. Usually, the Chariot guy would be more of a rock star than your King of Swords. Your King of Swords will probably prove to be more reliable usually than your Chariot guy. But in this reading, I feel that this is the person who is going to kind of help you overcome some heartbreak or some difficulty, okay, within these next 6 months, Sagittarius. And that's because we have the Page of Pentacles as well. This is a really sensible card. This is somebody who makes quite sensible decisions. This is someone who's really practical. And I feel that you're going to be moving forward, okay, because of this new opportunity that's coming in, okay. If you guys do overcome this situation that happens here, if you are the winner, if you are the person that the King of Swords does pick, then I feel that you're going to, I mean, I sense that you're going to move away from that situation. But if it so happens that this King of Swords sticks around and he's in it for the long haul and he's not such a player all the time, I do sense that he's going to offer you a new opportunity through this Page of Pentacles, and you're going to be moving forward with this person. But just looking at the way that the cards are moving, I feel that this will be, there's a couple of people coming in this year for some of you guys. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. But it's someone who's quite popular, I'm seeing here. But he's very kind of strategic in the way he acts. There's very little heart to him. There's very little love there. He's all about the play, and he enjoys it. I feel that he just enjoys it. He enjoys watching. He enjoys kind of seeing who's going to fight over him, that type of thing. But I do feel that through heartbreak, you are going to enter into a new phase, into a new relationship, because we're seeing this guy on the Chariot come through. And I feel that he's going to be offering new potential. There's new potential that he's offering to you. And I feel that he's the type of person that is going to help you kind of forget about what's been going on previously. Because I'm seeing a lot of focus with the Eight of Pentacles happening, and that's because you're trying to kind of get over something that happened with this Ten of Swords. Okay, so I really do feel that this is kind of like, I don't feel that this is going to be like a long-lasting situation that happens for some of you Sagittarians, but I do feel that this is something that you are going to be moving away from. I don't see a lot of you guys sticking around this King of Swords, especially if you're single. I just don't see it. I feel that you're going to be moving forward, and I feel that you're going to be kind of working towards getting over this person, okay, within the next 6 months. And I feel that it will be the guy in the chariot that helped you to do that. So you're going to move. I feel that you're going to meet just someone who's more exciting and more forward thinking, and he's really going to, you know, want to move you forward. That's what I'm seeing with these cards. It's really funny sometimes when you get cards that are like, what the hell? I'm seeing that you are being offered love, because we have the Ace of Cups showing up here. So this is love. This is new love coming in. This is a new relationship for you, Sagittarius, especially if you're single, okay? For some of you guys, I would be careful if you're in a committed relationship already, because I feel that there could be an affair that is on offer to you, okay? I feel that there is some temptation, or someone's trying to get away with something potentially. Because we have the Seven of Swords guy. And when this came out, I just thought, why the hell did you have to appear? Because I can't stand him. But this is someone who tries to get away with something. And I feel that this is a clarification card. Why do we have the Ace of Cups? Why is love being offered? It could be someone that's... I feel that it could be someone who, for some of you, not all of you, some of you, may not have your best interest at heart. And if that's the case, it could be this King of Swords bloke here in the beginning of the reading. So maybe for some of you guys, he won't be completely out of the picture, okay? I wish it had been the Two of Cups there, but it's not. It's the Seven of Swords. This is somebody whose only interest is themselves, okay? Because this person is running off with 7 swords. Sorry, with five out of 7 swords, okay? So they're taking advantage of a situation. They're doing something in broad daylight. They're covering up. They're trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes, okay? But it's not just pulling the wool over someone's eyes. It's being blatantly deceptive. So it's covering stuff up. It's like saying, yeah, this is normal that I'm nicking off with 5 swords in daylight, okay? So I'm going to make something look normal. So I would be careful of that with someone, okay? I feel it could be the King of Swords that potentially does this with some of you guys. He's not being quite honest about his feelings. Okay, he's offering you something, but there seems to be an ulterior motive here for that. I feel for some of you guys there is a really good situation happening for some of you guys in love. We do have the Sun card. It's a very positive card to get in a love reading. It does show a very positive, empowering situation happening in terms of love. And that's because we have the Two of Wands here as well. Two of Wands can be a partnership. It can be growth, okay? Number 3, the 3s usually refer to the growth of something growing, okay? So something expanding. But the Two of Wands is the exploration. So for some of you guys, I feel that you are going to be going on a journey with someone. I feel that you're going to be exploring something in terms of a relationship with someone. Exploring a new partnership in terms of a love relationship. This could also be someone that you meet maybe when you're abroad as well, I feel, within the next 6 months. Because we do have 2 cards that infer, 3 cards that actually infer travel. We've got the Two of Wands, the Sun, and also the Eight of Wands. So I do feel that some of you guys are going to be meeting someone whilst you're traveling. Potentially if you go over to somewhere that's hot, sunny, because we do have the Sun, and that card in terms of destinations can often refer to a hot, sunny climate. So I do, and the Two of Wands can literally be kind of traveling the globe, or looking at new things, or heading off into a certain journey direction. So I do sense that some of you guys are going to be meeting someone when you're abroad this year, within the next 6 months, I feel. If I go quiet, I'm just looking at any other messages I can get for love, Sagittarius. I always try and make sure that the readings are as positive as I possibly can get, because I realise some people are kind of like, oh, that reading was awful, or that reading wasn't great. But and it's love reading, so everybody wants to hear something good, but I'm not willing to kind of take the piss with any reading and sort of turn it around to what people want to hear. I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that. I've had some very lovely readings come up for some of the zodiac signs. This isn't that it's not lovely. I just feel that you know, life is complicated and it's complex, and sometimes you know, things that show up are what they are. Okay, and you know, if you feel that your life is heading in a certain direction from a general reading, then it's up to you to kind of change that. Okay, remember, it is only a general reading. The only way to try and get a reading more tailored for you is to get a private one. It's as simple as that. I do feel with this Ace of Cups and the Sun card, though, one above the other, can denote a rather positive relationship coming in potentially, and that Two of Wands can denote a partnership. Okay, so a developing partnership. Development would usually be associated to a number 3 card. Development, progress. This can also show with the Two of Wands being in two minds as well over a relationship. And this is you guys, because you are Wands, you're fire, you're Sagittarius. So for some of you guys, you could be in two minds over someone. Okay, so for some of you guys, you might literally be, I feel, a little bit suspicious of a particular person that comes into your life. Okay. The Sun card can also represent seeking clarity. So maybe you're seeking clarity because you're kind of at odds and ends with a particular person. And it does show that as well with the Eight of Swords in terms of love in the next 6 months. For some of you guys, it could literally that you're feeling kind of a little bit restricted. But why are you feeling restricted? Why are you feeling kind of afraid to make a move with something? Well, it's the Eight of Wands. This can be denote messages. This can denote news. This can denote phone calls, emails. So maybe for some of you guys, you're confused over a particular person because you're getting some feedback about this particular person. It could be. Okay. Also, this Eight of Pentacles can literally be focusing on something. As I've mentioned, it is a focus card. So what is it that you're focusing on? Well, you're focusing on this Ten of Swords. So maybe you're focusing on getting to the heart of a matter. Maybe that's why we've got the Ten of Swords clarifying this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And maybe this is why you're afraid to make a move forward for some of you guys, because of some news that you're getting about a particular person in the next 6 months with that Eight of Wands, potentially. You are indecisive for some of you guys with this Two of Wands, okay? Because the Sun card, some clarity has come about a particular person. You've been offered love with the Ace of Cups, but the Seven of Swords shows up with it. Sometimes when you get the Seven of Swords a lot around cup cards, it can mean something quite illicit. Okay, something quite secretive or deceptive. So maybe it's this that you need some clarity on. If I go quiet, it's just that I'm looking at the cards and just trying to kind of decipher any more meanings out of them. I feel that, you know, what I'm feeling with this reading, Sagittarius, is that you know, it's not a bad reading, but of course with my readings, I don't, you know, I'm not really interested in giving all hearts and flowers, even if it is a love reading. And even if you're kind of like, I don't like this reading, this is like horrible. You know, it's not me to kind of like be, oh, this is all hearts and flowers, because some readings are all hearts and flowers and they're lovely, and some aren't, and some really just going for the jugular. And what I find here is that just to reiterate on this reading, okay, I do feel that some of you guys are going to kind of be in a little bit of a war zone over someone potentially in the next 6 months. Okay, I feel that this person might be a bit of a player because they're kind of all about the fun. Okay, but this is how they think. I think this person's brain works in that way. I don't see much depth to this individual coming into your life. I just don't see it, to be honest with you. I feel that you're going to have some competitors, some other people that are interested in this person, because I see them as a real prize. Or what this person is saying is they're really offering something quite substantial. Okay, and I feel that for some of you guys, you're just not going to kind of accept that, and you're going to kind of move on from it. Okay, so you're going to kind of almost make a stand that you're not going to be a part of that. And I feel that there is a new love opportunity coming in through you. You're going to be able to move forward. It could either be from a water sign, Cancerian person potentially, or it's going to be, I feel, from an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus individual. Okay, but there's a new opportunity I feel coming in terms of love, new love potential coming in that will allow you to move forward. And I feel that it's going to allow you to focus on building something within this relationship and getting over maybe feeling kind of defeated the first time round within this 6 months with a particular person, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potential male. Okay, that's what I feel is happening for some of you guys. I feel that see, this is what I don't like, where it looks like it's, because I read from left to right, so where it feels like everything's going really smoothly, and then for some reason it just shows that there is love coming in, but this might be through some form of deceptive means, because it shows you being offered love. But I do feel for some of you guys, you're going to be concentrating maybe on your work in the next 6 months because you're trying to get over something, or you're trying to kind of bury something. Some of you guys might literally be feeling like that. Okay, so you sort of put your head down into your work and you're trying to ignore something. Some of you guys might be given a new work opportunity, and you might need to kind of just I'm just sensing that some of you guys are going to want to be getting away from a past relationship or something that was difficult for you. You're going to be wanting to move forward. And I do feel that for some of you guys, you will have a new work opportunity with that Page of Pentacles potentially. That can always be a new job that comes in, and you're going to be kind of moving forward. So it could literally be moving out of state, or moving to a different part of the country. But I'm seeing driving, I'm seeing traveling, and getting away from something in the past, okay, that caused you some anguish, some difficulty. But I feel that the themes are still there for some of you guys, and you've really buried it deep, deep, deep. I feel if that's the case also, there is new love coming in for you, but I do feel that you need to be really aware of this. And I feel that you are going to be self-aware, because I don't know whether this new love that comes in is going to be honest. I don't. To be perfectly honest with you. And I feel that you'll be seeking some clarity on that, okay, because you'll be in two minds about it. It could be that you're receiving some form of messages about this particular person that aren't that positive, or that cast some doubt on something here. That's what I'm getting, really, to be honest with you, in terms of love. I'm seeing a love triangle potentially. I'm seeing potentially some of you guys meeting someone on holiday as well, because we do have that Two of Wands, as I mentioned, the Sun and the Eight of Wands. So you could be literally be meeting someone abroad, and also the Chariot is the travel card as well. So I am seeing you meeting someone abroad potentially. The Seven of Swords could literally be just wanting to get away from it, so just stealing away, okay, just getting away. So maybe you meet someone, it's a really secret thing that you go through together. It doesn't always have to be bad, the Seven of Swords doesn't. But I can see, maybe a secret romance developing potentially. And it's funny, I think this is really interesting because we do have 3 8s in this reading. We've got 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Swords all together in a line. And sometimes when you get 3 8s, that can often represent travel. So I do feel there is travel happening here with you guys. And we do have the Chariot and the 2 of Wands and the Sun directly above that. Okay, so for some of you guys as well, what I'm thinking is, and what's come to me is that this could be a holiday romance for some of you. Okay, and you could use it to kind of get over something that you endured wherever you are in the world. Okay, so I feel you're going to be traveling somewhere else. I'm just getting a sense of traveling, but I do feel for some of you Sagittarians, you are going to be kind of focusing on being quite astute. I feel that you're looking at putting boundaries up potentially as well. And it's funny, what I'm seeing is that for some of you guys, it could literally be your work. So you're changing work. I'm seeing a change of work somewhere along the line. And I feel it will be a really good idea, or you've got a really good idea to kind of, because if you look at the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands is the brilliant spark of an idea. It's something new. It's potentially a new job coming through. And I feel that this is something that you'll go for. This is the new beginning after the difficult 3 of Swords, okay? We see a new opportunity with 2 cards, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles coming in, okay, and the Chariot. So I feel there is movement, okay, after some heartbreak, okay? And I feel that this will be through a new job for some of you Sagittarians, okay? It's going to give you a chance to get over some difficulty with that 10 of Swords, okay? You might still be suppressing it, but I do feel that whilst you're away on holiday, you might meet new love as well coming in, because we see the Ace of Cups being offered. But I'm just worried about that 7 of Swords, guy. I don't know what the hell he's doing there. I feel that you'll be quite astute to anyone who offers you the Earth on holiday, okay? I feel that you'll just treat it as a holiday romance if this is what happens. So really, Sagittarius, it is a tale of 2 halves for your love life during the next 6 months. Yeah, and I feel for some of you guys who are in committed relationships, really good relationships, you are going to be taking a trip with your loved one, okay? And it's going to be a very good trip. For some of you guys, it might be literally that you go somewhere really hot and you're moaning about it, because I'm just sensing with the 8 of Swords, you don't want to go outside of the hotel or something for some reason. I don't know why. You don't want to go out, or yeah, for some of you guys, that might be the case. But I am seeing a trip here for some of you guys. If you're in a relationship, this could be a second honeymoon, for example. Renewal of vows, for example. But I'm seeing this reading more for single Sagittarians, to be honest with you. Okay, that's your reading. That's your love reading, Sagittarius, for February through to July 2016. Interesting one, put it that way. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll speak to you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.